Hey everyone, Rob Van Dyson here again up at Hobble Creek. Today is the 6th of December 2020, and I've spent the last couple hours just sitting up here trying to think of what I wanted to talk about today. And honestly, my mind's just been wandering all over the place, and I've kind of decided more just to record something, just to get it done. This last week I've been in a funk. I went to the forge several times, ended up ruining more pieces than I actually created. So, not a lot going on there that's actually been productive. But one of the things that did kind of occur to me as I was really setting up the tripod to record this video was just talking about that. The fact that funks are going to happen. To my knowledge, I don't suffer from any kind of clinical depression. Oftentimes, when I get depressed and stuff like that, I kind of have two options. I can either wallow in it, or I can bootstrap myself up. And my understanding of clinical depression, which is extremely limited, is that bootstrapping isn't necessarily an option for clinical depression, which is one of the reasons why I don't think I have clinical depression. But who knows? But the fact is that we're all going to get into funks from time to time. We're all going to just have those days where we just can't seem to get anything right, even things that we've done a million times. I was trying to make trolls crosses. I've made hundreds of them, if not more. Well, probably not hundreds. Probably closing in on 100, though. This is something I've done when I'm in a rhythm. I can pull them out fairly quickly. But it just seemed, I was running my fire relatively low heat, and I didn't think I was being distracted very much, but half the time I pulled them out and they were burnt. Some of them actually were burnt pretty bad. And it was just one of those weeks where I pretty much got next to nothing done. Now, looking back on objectively, I actually did get some done. So it's not nothing, but I should have gotten a lot more done. It's going to happen. Things are going to happen. I have some events coming up in my life on a personal level, that are on my mind. Overall, they're good events, but there's a lot of possibility for things to go wrong. And I have other things on my mind, and it's just kind of been a struggle. But basically what I want to say to you is, provided it's not something like truly clinical or anything along those lines, is that it's going to pass. I'm going to, hopefully this next week, be able to get back into the forge and do things and actually finish projects. I'm going to be able to actually create product. And so with things like that going on, I just have to get through it. And there's a saying in Marine boot camp that the drill instructors will oftentimes say is the fastest way out is through. And that's referring to people who, are really struggling with boot camp. It's like, just keep on going, just keep on going, just keep on going. The fastest way out of boot camp is to finish it. You could get on to, the medical platoon, which is basically where you get taken out of training because you're injured or sick or something along those lines. Get stuck essentially in a barracks full of other people who are sick or injured, and your training's on hold. And you're not progressing. There's a couple of other camps, or not camps, but platoons out there for people who, get pulled out of training for whatever reason, and they're stuck in a holding pattern. Well, for me, the fastest way out of a funk is through. Yes, take care of yourself. Mental health is a big thing, and is a big part of when you're actually trying to move out of, just being a cog in a machine, which is what I'm trying to get out of. All of my goals are eventually where I'm self-employed. Whether that's my ranch, whether that's my writing, whether that's my blacksmithing. I want to be self-employed. I don't want to be reliant on someone else for a paycheck. And it's not necessarily easy. If it was easy, more people would do it. But as we all know, not a lot of people actually really want to do it or are willing to. I think a lot of people want to do it, but I don't think a lot of people are willing to put in the work and the effort to do it. But one foot in front of the other. Just keep on going. And you will make it through. This too shall pass. So, with that, hopefully this will help inspire you guys as you go through your own funks and you're on your own journey. Once again, please like, subscribe, comment down in the videos. Tell me about experiences you've had of pushing through funks. Maybe experiences you've had of pushing through something more serious, like an actual clinical depression or something that goes along those lines. And just keep on moving. And once again, always be looking at what are your dreams and what can you do to move yourself towards them. Alright, with that, Ben Dyson out.